Hey man, you know what I did last night? I saw Step Up Revolution. Not me. Not a hip hopper. A little bit more of a classic guy. But Step Up, what power? What phrasing? What graphics? And what big theater productions? And I mean, you know, they really got it there. That was a lot of fun. Love the street dance, love the rawness, love the nuances, you know, the love story, all that little, you know, typical Hollywood stuff. But what they did, and what dance does, and what movement does, it covers something about the way we want to see, feel, hear the world. You have an audience, and you want to influence them, you want to capture their attention, you need to be able to be multi-relational. You see, half the world, third of the world, you know, some percentage of the world, the people you speak with, are mostly kinesthetic beings, like me. I'm a kinesthetic being. When I do healing work, I go in and I feel the pulse. I feel the wave. I feel the expansions and the contractions. I feel energy moving out my hands and moving back in. I feel it all the way through my body, and I feel it in every cell of my being. That's me. I feel the world. Now, other people don't feel the world like me. They see visions. They see things. They're direction people. They look and they scan and they see and remember what they saw. They can divide up the world to that. And I saw that, and I saw that, and I saw that. And you speak to them, they speak in visual imagery. It was a sunny day. It was a big blue sky. And in that sky, there was a certain shape of the cloud that reflected. And then there's other people who hear the world. That might be my weakest of all senses. Although I hear music really well. I hear nuances in music. I just don't hear stuff that I can remember and articulate and write it back down. Some people, they hear it once. Who's the guy who breaks of rap? He remembered every conversation to detail. It was a hearer, a storyteller. So when you go and you approach a group of people and you want to grab their attention or describe something to them and to bring them along with you, you want to be able to be a mixologist. You want to mix your languages. You see, watch this. If I'm a feely person and I'm moving like I'm feeling all this stuff, you know, I'm floating around, I'm going to drive some people crazy. Now, some people might like it. Oh, that feels good. Now, but if I begin to add visual shapes, like I'm in a grid, and I'm feeling in my grid, but now once I feel in my grid, I begin to have angles and clarity. You can begin to see shapes take form, and once they take form, they begin to move from one to another, and you can see that. It gives you a distinct idea about where in space and time this is happening. And then if you're an auditorial person, you need to understand there's no movement that happens without sound. No movement happens without sound. So, I want to mix those up. I want to give it feeling. I want to give it shape. I want to give it sound. Then you begin to have something dynamic. Then you begin to attract people and have attention. I remember when I first read this stuff, NLP, years ago. Picked up the book, really Gendler. Use you there. Picked up the book, read it, use your senses. So I went to a aerobics class that I was teaching, and at the end of it, I liked to, all right, everybody relax. And I said, relax. I said, lie down and imagine. Imagine what? Imagine your toes. Imagine your toes. Imagine the space between your toes. And if you imagine the space between your toes, I want you to see that space increase. And as it does, your toes begin to relax. And as they relax, you can feel an energy begin to move out like a little wave. And then that feeling and that sensation begins to move up into your ankle. And your ankle your knee, you can feel a release of pressure and imagine a little light expand out the tension. If you do, I want you to listen to all this. You can hear the space between the sounds. What we do is we begin to take our senses and we expand our awareness and our sense fields to have a more full sense, feeling, sight, sound about ourselves. In the healing world, I'm kinesthetic, I feel the way. But once I tap into the feeling, my access point into that world, then I can begin to click over and see. I got the feeling to anchor me, and then I can begin to click over and see. And once I see, I can begin to feel bigger spaces. And when I do, I can begin to open up to more of a gestalt, a full sensing what's around. So when you talk to a group, and you want to influence, you want to begin to mix up your senses and your images so that you can engage them, so you don't exclude them. And this is pretty easy to do once you just begin to think about that you need to include those elements. And it could be as simple as feel, simple as see, and simple as hear. Just use those words. Feel, see, hear. So, see if you can do that when you have a little conversation. About all the time I have to do today, but before we go, I want you to think about what I'm here for is to leave vision. To help people begin to move into and bring into a vision that they have of how they would like their life to be. So if it's not quite how you want it to be now, and you want it to be different, then begin to, well, here we go. Begin to see it. Begin to see it image differently. Go draw it out. Go name it. Go say what you want. Go write it down. Go use these multi-sensual senses, these multi-senses, and describe it. I see myself on a specific date. And on that specific date, I have accomplished this. And I know I've accomplished this because I've walked into a very specific area of my office and I sat down at my computer and I went and typed in on my computer and I could feel it. My fingers pressing onto the computer keys, and I look up and I see the screen and I hear the Microsoft go boop, and I look there and I see, let's say it's an income. I see the results on my bank account of that income, and I'm feeling so grateful that this happened. I put so much work into that. Well, imagine that. Imagine that out there now. Imagine yourself, to take that gap and bring the two together. Well, that's what we're working on here, and it's as simple as working on it. Now, it's not as simple as that. It's as important as entering it. It's as important as making a decision that is something that you want in your life. You may not know how to get it, but you want that, so you need some tools to do that. And to get those tools, all you really need to do is to go to my website, www.brucebellblogs.com, get me your email, sign up, start listening to what I have to say, come and listen to the videos. I'm going to train you and teach you how to do this so it's not a foreign thing. So you can actually feel yourself empowered and you can see the results happen for you. And at some point you're going to hear the sounds of exaltation. But what it does include that you go over to that website right now, make a little decision, let's at least find out what the heck this is. Type in brucebellblogs.com and then watch this. I imagine myself at 90. Being able to do better for what's next.